Murder.
Chalk outlines.
DNA tests.
Blood.
Anonymous tip.
Beheadings and disembowelments.
Fingerprints.
The yellow tape that they have on crime scenes.
Witness statements.
Stakeouts with my cop friend and we drink coffee. UV lights that they can see on 5 minutes.
Well, hello there, true crime enthusiast. Welcome to another True Crime pod in about 5 minutes.
I want to talk about the love triangle between Ian, Angela and Michelle. This only happened a few years ago, about 9 years ago now. Ian and Michelle got engaged. They were very, very happy together. They'd been together for a few years. They bought an apartment together. Things didn't really turn out very well and they did have to part ways. It was a little bit messy between Michelle and Ian about who gets what from the apartment and all of that. While that was going on, Angela met Ian and they got settled down. Ian realised, you know what? I'm over Michelle. I'm with Angela now. She fell pregnant. They were very, very happy together. They got engaged. Then they got married. While they were together and she was pregnant, Angela did start receiving emails from somebody who went by the name Lilith, which...
Shit code name.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Yeah, it's my friend. She goes, yeah, it's my new girlfriend. She goes to another school. Her name's Lilith.
So she started saying, she started sending emails to Angela saying, Michelle was Ian's one true love. You need to leave. You're not welcome. He doesn't really love you. And then also threatening her about her unborn child as well. So this went on for a fair while.
Can I have like a half-court shot at who I think I did it?
Yeah, who?
Well, I think you're supposed to think it's the ex-girlfriend, but I reckon it's like the ex-girlfriend's like mum or something. That's my half-court shot.
Okay.
Can I,
all right.
like, later on, can I make like a quarter court shot?
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, like we're getting closer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ruin it though.
Okay.
So all of these emails and messages are being sent to Angela. She does a bit of an investigation with Ian. It turns out it's coming from Michelle's email addresses.
Okay.
Email addresses that are linked to Michelle.
Could still be her mum.
So while that's happening, it starts getting quite physical. Angela was cornered in the street. She was beaten up by some people. There were ads being placed on Craigslist saying to come and assault Angela. So people were taking up on that ad and going and doing that. Angela's trying to get help. She's trying all she can. Ian's helping her as well. He's saying, look, we need a restraining order against Michelle. They get a restraining order against Michelle. Now, she then is obviously fighting and saying, it's not me. No one's believing her. She gets put away in jail. Now,
Liam, would you like to do your quarter shot now?
I haven't had enough.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it might just be a dunk. Like, at some point, I'll just be getting closer and closer.
some weird things happen. While Michelle is in jail, some emails are sent. Now, she doesn't have a phone. She doesn't have a computer.
She can't be hurt.
Yeah.
The mum would have a
So-
phone. Though Ben's still on.
Right. So then her parents
Uh-huh.
start saying, it's not Michelle. Look, these emails and everything's being... she's
Exactly what the
innocent.
mum would say.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they start looking into it. They're trying to get the help of the police. The police are not really being super helpful. So they then go to Microsoft and say, can you find the VPN of where these are being sent from? They find the VPN. It is linked to Angela, the current partner who is pregnant. Now she has...
Can I make my dunk?
No, because...
Angela's sending him to herself.
Yeah, right. Well, I just basically just said that.
I
but yes.
didn't really hear that bit.
So the VPN is linked to Angela's computer, her phone. She has been sending these emails pretending to be Michelle to herself.
That's wild.
But it doesn't stop
insane.
there. Then Ian realizes, hang on, she hasn't grown in her pregnancy, and I don't really trust that she does the job that she says she does. Turns out she's been faking the pregnancy. She was Googling images of ultrasounds and everything.
What?
The whole thing has been fake.
You would go to the ultrasound, though, with your partner.
Well, exactly. This whole time, Michelle is in prison, and she's saying, I'm sorry, but I don't think that this is all Angela. Ian, turns out, was quite abusive towards Michelle during their relationship back in the day. That's why they split up. He's also a policeman. Now, she has said, I believe that Ian is in on this too, and no one will listen to me because he's a cop and the cops weren't helping me. All in all, Ian and Angela this whole time have been in on it together.
No.
He then tried to pin it just on Angela, but it was Ian and Angela the whole time working together to send these abusive messages to Michelle.
Why? Why would they do that?
The cops were mates with him, and they were like, "Yeah, Michelle's crazy. Let's do that."
Man.
So the whole time,
But to Liam's question, I don't understand why. Like, what did they get out of that?
literally nothing.
So they were just trying to like
Just
torture
trying
her.
to, yeah,
They're
just trying
like
to bring her down.
two sick puppies.
Yeah. Ian had it out for Michelle, didn't like her. She was the ex.
So
they
were they
were fighting
actually-
over the apartment the whole time. So then he met Angela. She's a bit, and then they just,
And so were they actually posting ads on Craigslist to get themselves beaten up?
yeah,
That's
and
wild.
linked them like to her and saying that she was the one.
Did they
yeah,
actually get beaten up too?
Angela did, yeah.
Oh,
But they also said that those
I am
injuries-
not condoning any of that. That's kind of gutsy to be like posting out online, come beat me up, and then you take the beating.
Yeah, but then they also were saying that like they didn't have any video proof, and it could have actually been Angela doing it to herself.
That's what I
okay.
thought it was. That's
Yeah.
why I was saying, did they actually
Yeah.
capture people beating her up?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
they found all the messages encrypted between Angela and Ian.
Mhm.
They used like encrypted messenger to talk
WhatsApp.
about their plans. Well, yeah.
All right, good
That's
one,
a good
Belle.
one, Belle.
Very good.
Yeah.
Catch you in the next one.